sea hunt fans, Alec, Peirce, Sea Hunt Remembered. This is something, a game that I discovered by accident. Didn't know these existed. I actually forget how it happened. It's often the case. But somebody said to me something about a Australian television picture story. I mean, what? You mean like a comic book? No, 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 it's smaller than that. You mean like a TV guide? No, 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 no. It's not a guide. It's got stories in it. So anyway, I managed to find one. And this is one that I found, and it is from Australia, published in Sydney. And it's one, what's that mean, Kevin? 1/3 pence or something goofy. Anyway, funny money. And when you look inside, you can see that it is actually a picture story. Interesting enough, they're black and white. Comic books, as you know, were color, but there's Mike Nelson talking to somebody, and Mike Nelson underwater, and two hose rags, and all that kind of stuff, and marked for disaster. And there's an ad on the back for somebody's learn how to play a guitar in Sydney. Sergeant Bilko, remember that, Kevin? And one, what is that? One, looks like a Mark III. Maybe it's 1 pound, can't be 1 pound. 1 pence 3 or something. But that's what it is. So I got that. Hey, that's pretty neat. It's Genuine Sea Hunt, authorized by Ziv. That's Mike Nelson. In fact, that's one of the pictures from the comic series. It's signed by Lloyd Bridges. That's his signature down there, pretty close to his signature anyway. And look at that. So I thought, well, that's pretty neat. So I grabbed it. And then I got thinking, as I often do, if there's one, there's more. From Australia. Sea Hunt television picture story. Different ad on the back. No, same ad, different picture. Where there's 2, there's 3. Look at that. That's a pretty one, eh, Kevin? Look at that. Mike Nelson battles armored car robbers underwater at a desert lake. Underwater at a desert lake. Television picture stories from Australia. Too much, huh? Where there's 3, there's 4. This took me a while to get this whole set. I'm talking a couple of years. Sea Hunt television picture stories. Pretty weird, huh? I don't know what the deal was because they had comics down there. Australia had the comics. UK had the comics. I don't know what these came from, but anyway, they're pretty neat. Where there's 4, there's 5, and on it goes. This is a pretty good one. Check this out, Kevin. Now, that is not a picture of Mike Nelson from one of the comics. Obviously, this is a picture of 2 unlucky guys down there. No masks, no snorkels, 1 knife, and a big shark. This actually is an interesting picture because I have the original line diagram made by the artist in preparation for this picture. I'll show it to you sometime. But anyway, another television picture series. And here's the last one. Mike Nelson finds himself looking for prehistoric bones in a subterranean cavern. There he is, Mike Nelson. And that's a crocodile. That's bones and all that other neat stuff. Picture stories. And the guitar thing on the back. Let's take a look at this one, okay? This is, how does this begin? Right in the very beginning. There is an ad on the inside cover. Like that. Stamps. You can buy stamps. Remember that? You used to send off $1 and they sent you 400 stamps and another 400 free. Yeah, if you were a stamp collector. The Treachery on Lake Onanda. Okay, so there's a picture story about Mike Nelson getting into trouble or helping somebody. And then the inside back cover, what's on that? This is gag cards. So you send them in 5 pence. And you get all these cards, and it has little jokes on them that you can tell people. Really something. And there's another story. I think there's 2 stories in here. I'm pretty sure I'm right that there are 2 stories. Yep, there we go. So this is a subterranean search. I guess this is where he goes looking for the bones. And there's a story, Monster of the Deep. There's a story in there. That's the end of the prior story. So there's 2 stories, just like a comic book. Little ads back and forth. But it's not really a comic book. And television picture stories. They don't even call it a comic book, but a neat little set. And Genuine Sea Hunt memorabilia. Another part of my collection. There they go. 7 television picture stories from Australia. Huh? Pretty neat. Now you know some of the stuff in my collection. Maybe it's gives you incentive to go looking on your own. And there's more stuff out there. I have a lot, but I don't have everything. I know things I don't have. I know things exist that I don't have. But now I know these exist and I have them. Makes me feel very proud. Okay, Sea Hunt Nuts, good talking to you. And I'll have some more neat stuff to show you very soon. Keep in touch. Alec, Peirce, Sea Hunt Remembered.